Let's switch to our mission comp. Right. Melodious Chant. Head to Xilonen's workshop. Time to prepare a visit on the gem inscription. Alright, it's been hot. How much you want to bet that Wanderer is dead by the time I come back to the out of this cutscene? She knocked out? Did you drink too much?
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
I can't wait for the colder weather to come in so I can have my nice, like, chill walk. But now that I'm seeing her like with her head down like this, bro, I miss the days where I can put my head down like that on the desk and not have my arms fall asleep. Because I noticed it in my later years that I can no longer do this because my arms would fall asleep, and then I would be in more pain than like coming out of the nap than going into it.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick
Well, I don't know.
around
It depends on the
and talk when
person.
they're coming to place orders or pick
I
up
for
the
some reason
goods.
can't do that anymore
I see.
without suffering from that.
Here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then.
That, and I feel like
And
it's not as
pick up my
cozy because I
axe.
remember younger when I put my head in there, it was like pitch black,
Sure,
super
sounds good to me.
enveloping. But when I do it now, it's like, bro, like my face is still exposed. Like, what the heck,
Oh,
Paimon?
traveler,
It's like still
Paimon!
exposed,
We meet
and then
again.
it's like, bro, all the light is
Aw,
seeping in.
You two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
What are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Xilonen.
Yeah, our
Thanks a
heads
lot.
were tiny. We weren't as big brain,
By the way,
but then we turned
Nechka's
5 head as
birthday's
we grew.
coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one for you.
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Xilonen's tools would make pitching a tent and starting a bonfire a whole lot easier.
Well, still, I won't be giving Nechka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Wait, that I have a fan point at me, but I'm still out here.
Children her age love fairy tales.
I feel like it's because I'm not wearing
The last
shorts
time
right
I
now.
was
I'm
at
wearing
Xilonen,
my pajama pants,
even brought
but that's because
Nechka.
my shorts are being washed. And like so
Wait.
much more heat's being trapped around my legs, so like I'm out here
It must have been
dying.
her
I could
favorite
point directly
thing,
at me, but now I think my mic is
why
picking
can't
up
I
my
remember it anymore?
fan.
Oh,
Can you hear
It
it?
is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from
Like
the
if I tilt my
heat.
head
Do you
enough,
remember
it
your
doesn't
own
pick it
name?
up. But if I tilt my head down even
My
slightly,
memory can't be this bad.
then
It's just
I think
these
it's fine.
last
I don't know.
few
We'll leave it
days.
here for a bit until I cool down, and then we'll see.
I've been forgetting
I don't know.
things
For the
some
longest
odd
time,
reason.
I did not have pajama pants.
Well,
I
in
used to
that
wear them
case,
like
why don't you
early
use the
elementary
blaze
school,
gem
but then
inscription you
I
have
grew
as a
out of them, and
memo
then I never
to
wore pajama
engrave some
pants. So.
important things to remember. After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a
You're hearing
fitting
it
use
now?
for
Yeah.
it.
You do have a point, but my inscription
maybe
is
let me bring it
almost
closer. I
illegible.
could tilt it and hit my body, but at a different angle. My mic's not picking it up. I'm not feeling as much. Where's this thing even blowing? Let me tilt it back a little bit. Okay, we'll roll with this for now.
No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day. Even though Tassoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tassoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting,
Yeah, I haven't heard
Blaze
this
Gem
OST in quite a bit.
inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself.
Really?
But using it as a journal for your wishes
So what you're
is
telling me is
also
if I yell
fun.
if I want to see
Carrying them
sticks
with you and
of a
taking a
character, I
look
still
from time
gotta
to
work
time
for
can be
I'm
a
the
good
one that
source
can
of
make.
encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tassoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nechka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nechka
Uh-oh, I don't
again?
like the sound of this.
Ugh, this memory of mine.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to
Trying to
Tassoli
think.
and Nechka.
Like, we're halfway through October. I felt like there was something else I was looking forward to in October.
What's
I can't
going
remember.
on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some.
Wait, what else is coming in October? Tomorrow's the Honkai Impact
Going to
update.
Nechka's birthday
Next
party
week is
too?
Star Rail and the ZZZ live stream.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
I guess
sure,
the
but I
ZZZ
didn't
patch will
expect you to
come
know
right
Tassoli
as
too.
October's
She
ending.
hasn't been coming to the tribe much
I don't
lately,
know if
so
it's any
how
of
did
those things
you
were the
get a
things I'm
chance to
specifically
talk with
looking.
her?
Maybe there wasn't anything else I'm looking forward to, and I'm just here for just a vibe check.
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Ah, I guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
I wonder how this quest would play differently if we didn't do the Archon quest first and we did this quest first, because we only met Xilonen once the Archon quest started. Or I wonder if you had to do the Archon quest first in order to do this quest. Because I think that's probably how how it worked for Wallonia and Kanicha's thing, but I don't know if that's how it worked for Xilonen's. I have no way of checking it now, I suppose.
Huh? Wait a second. Aren't birthday gifts supposed to be a surprise?
Oh, you still at the start of it? Okay. Well, let me know.
If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll be giving her, and that would ruin the surprise.
Okay. I don't know if I want to call this a hot take. Um, as much as, you know, surprises are nice and all, personally, I feel like sometimes there's a headache to it, and sometimes a potential big uh mess up depending on the surprise. And like personally, I'd rather just be blunt and honest as like, hey, what is it that you want? Just tell me so I can get it for you on that day, so you know what to expect. You just have it there. I don't know. I think my mindset at some point my mindset changed that, and yeah, and I honestly feel like just keep it real. Maybe my mindset on that also changed as I started caring less and less about my birthday.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
I guess another thing that came with my change on the perspective of birthdays is I don't know, this is probably another hot take. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like because it's your birthday, you're entitled to receive gifts. But personally, I feel like a birthday should be a time where you invite your closest people to celebrate the birthday with you. So like, what you're the one hosting the party. They don't necessarily need to give a gift. No, you just want them to be there. If they give a gift, that's an extra. But I feel like the main point is just you just want them to be there. I feel like that's probably the bigger, hotter take. I don't remember where I read that, but when I thought that, and I was like, honestly, that's kind of true in a way. I feel like people just feel so entitled to just receive free stuff that they just make that as the selling point of the birthday rather than the whole spending time with, you know, the birthday person. That, and I just hate dealing with having to reciprocate things, especially when it comes to gifts. It's like, as much as I like gifts, I don't want to have to go for the hassle of having to give something back, because, you know, some people might hold it to you to give something back. You know, some people might hold it more than others, and it becomes an even bigger headache.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
No, that's terrible. That would really look like we didn't try.
Well, Papa
Let's
doesn't
just
like that.
ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin the surprise,
Okay.
we could at least get her something that would make her
Alright,
happy.
Paimon's keeping it real. Alright, sure.
Anyway,
I was like, okay, this is a fantasy world. Maybe I can get away with not following my mantra. But no, okay, Paimon's
Well,
really
it's a
carrying
little
out my
difficult to
willpower for
explain.
me.
You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok.
Why does it sound familiar? I felt like I heard this in like a lore/theory video recently when it came to Natlan's like background, like culture and like inspirations and stuff.
In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
Oh, yo, this is a cool image. Wow, this is actually a full-blown book. Is there like a good? Is there like a real? Is like a real book? Like to keep it like harsh reality stuff, and then there's like a happy ending.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Rimac said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left."
It seems like the S's are still doing their S thing.
The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now. Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going. Celesoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
Man, that was the intro? Bro, I forgot we didn't even have like a proper intro scene yet. Hey, we're live. Spanking new copy of To Kill the Brave. Man, I have not heard the word spanking used in that context in so long.
Too slow. Squall and fury. The wind rises.
Alright, we're back.
Go on now, Yengu. Nechka is still resting.
Oh, he's not happy.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
No, he's happy. Love to see, Oh, they went off to play.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
And even Xilonen is here too.
And off they go.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer.
Dude, Pama's like fast forwarded.
I asked a messenger from the
Bro, I know
Science
they're
of
heavy, but
Canopy.
like we never
It seems this
see like the
softcover
stomping of
edition
the
is one
or
of the most
shaking of the
popular
screen,
options,
only, but only in the
so I brought it
cutscene.
for Nechka.
You haven't changed a bit, Xilonen. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolatl, so you can all try some. Xilonen used to love drinking chocolatl.
They're
When
playing
she
hide and
was
seek.
little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit me. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Alright, for now let's... Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh, Auntie, let's go inside. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, she a bit tired.
Oh, Paimon will help too. Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Just wants to help. He may be big and scary, but he's got a good heart. Wait, can we see a Yanku run? He's... Why did happy birthday for me? Her birthday ended several days ago. But I'm still getting fan art of her for her birthday, so you know, we'll
Sorry.
take it.
Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun.
You ain't gonna get me no
I
more.
hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolate. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And
Bro,
these
why
are
do you
for you
keep showing
too.
her legs like that?
Chocolate? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolate, and let you play in the house.
Yes,
Yeah,
good old play
and then I
dates.
would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find
Yeah,
some more space, and
nah,
I
the word to talk
didn't
about
have
this
the
is like
chance to visit again after
childhood
that.
definitely had a lot of
But why did you seem so familiar
great
with the
memories.
place when you went
But
to
you
the
just gotta
kitchen
keep
for the
moving
drinks
on.
just now?
aware.
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed. That's how Nechka sees Xilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she
Pen pal
always asks
sister.
me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of Big Sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Xilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick
Nothing
up
is
my
stronger
hammer
than
again.
family.
I'm
Don't say
sorry
that.
to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Xilonen.
Oh.
Oh, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she is gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss.
Oh no.
That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the
Not more
forging of
Abyss
new ancient
sicknesses.
names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside.
Hey yo, Aether, do your
A
thing.
horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I
Oh,
could
and she went
forge
to
an
get the
ancient name for
materials,
her.
I'm guessing.
Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nechka, my daughter, my Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work, and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter, my Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better.
Man, why did things have to turn so sad?
She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Xilonen has even brought her a gift.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember
Yeah,
that
opening
time.
some old rooms, yes.
Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Oh yeah, travel cooking still. Yeah.
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine. You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Alright. Very bad time to bring this up, but Honkai Impact Third PC launcher will be updated to Hoyle Play from October 17th, aka today. So, you know, next time you boot up Honkai Impact Third, it will probably redirect you to use the Hoyle Play launcher. So remember to do that. Do not re-download Honkai Impact. Just locate the file of what your old Honkai Impact folder, just so you save like 20 some gigs. I don't know if it's right now, but you know.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Hang on, let me see. Let me take a look. I feel like I probably shouldn't do it now because I'm streaming.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why
Oh
don't
my
I make
god,
that
it's no
instead of
longer the
grilled
trio.
fish and
It's
mint sauce?
it's
I remember
beta.
you don't like picking out fish bones.
Okay, probably when the update,
both
probably
are
when the
fine with
patch
me.
launches,
I've learned to
they'll
just chew up the
include
fish
it. But
bones now.
right now, it still says coming
Oh,
soon.
come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or
Oh, now that she
chocolate?
mentions bones,
How about grain fruit?
are you a bone person or boneless person? Cause like I don't know, like I could deal with bones, but like I don't know. I just like eat. I just like just eating the food. I don't want to have to go through so much work to eat, you know. But I prefer boneless. Like obviously with certain types of fish, you can't really avoid it. It's like near impossible. But like for stuff like what chicken wings versus chicken tenders or you know that type of stuff where you can obviously pick which ones you want. I like bone. Oh, I forgot you're a vegetarian. uh, right. Oh, I guess I can't. I guess the question doesn't apply.
How about a cup of
I'm
green
trying to think
fruit
if
mixed
there's
with
any
chocolate?
vegetarian
Okay,
equivalent, but
got
I
it.
don't know how
I'll
vegetarian
go
that to
start
like.
cooking, but
I can't really
could you
say.
do me a favor in the meantime? I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here?
Okay, I guess I
If
could
so,
ask this
please bring them
as a
in.
vegetarian. Um, uh, regular tomatoes versus cherry tomatoes.
Come on, Xilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right, all right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Xilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid. That kid. She's just like Nechka.
Is there anything else? I'm here. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Take it easy.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw a ghost.
Ghost.
Hey, you there. Sorry, but does Tlisoli live around here?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Oh, I guess he lost it when he ran to the
Ingredients?
ghost.
Are you kidding? I was nearly eating myself. Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please, you've got to help me.
Xilonen, where'd she go?
Off to save those ingredients. You know, the
Whoa,
getting
she's
letting them
already
get
gone up to fight
lost.
the monsters? Let's go help her out.
Got some angry teleptosaurs and lava monster.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Busted.
All right, that should be it for the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than I thought. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange. We
But
didn't see
didn't
any
they just
monsters on
say
the way
they
here.
travel by scaling off cliffs? How the heck did they bring these things then? There's no way you're scaling a cliff with that.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile
Cherry tomatoes?
Tepetlosaurs are in a frenzy.
I mean, I don't really have
Tlisoli doesn't
anything
even
against
forge ancient names
cherry
anymore.
tomatoes. I know one of my
So why
friends
can't
really
she just move
hated
back to the
cherry tomatoes.
tribe?
I don't know,
If
there's
she comes
something
back, Nechka
feels,
will
that
even
feels
be able to
different
find
about
some
the
playmates. She's
taste.
so
I feel
young
like
and
it's like
hasn't even
too much tomato flavor in like one
Um,
go.
Nechka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've
Bro, why is
even told
everyone
me
forgetting
about
everything?
Nechka's favorite game. If I remember right, it was strange. I always remembered it before.
Oh god, memory loss.
How could I forget all of a sudden?
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
Everyone with one is forgetting things.
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering
Coincidence?
stuff?
I think not.
Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to eat tonight.
Tell me, sorry, you coming?
Behold!
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
Alright, as long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
Whoa, there's so much tasty food! You're amazing, Tlasoli!
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some of this, and this. Oh, and this!
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just
Damn,
one
that's
more
crazy.
fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nechka can't eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no, but Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle. But it's okay. Nechka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for. Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint
Weave
and
the
weave
threads.
the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life. But the case of Nechka's
The threads of
memory
fate
loss
are
is as
yours
if
to
her woven scroll
reweave,
had been cut
said
in two,
Daisley Finder to
and a
that
portion of the past was
Travail
burnt to
Trail.
ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss, and can never be retrieved again. As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to be her
I don't know,
mother.
there's just some things that stick real
She's
hard
a
and then
good
there's some
kid,
things that are kind of
and
like,
doesn't want to upset this
I should
lady
remember my
who's
down.
been
The brain
taking
works
care
in
of her
funny
so
way.
much
so she still calls me Mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Was she abandoned? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
Damn, that's kind of.
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
Oh, caught.
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago? The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out.
Oh
These things
no.
aren't cheap after all.
Don't tell me. Do I think what I think is happening? She's been robbing everyone of their memories so she can use them to help fix her daughter. Is that what's cooking?
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions had varying degrees of
My
memory
god, this is
loss.
literally. This is probably a comparison a lot of people don't like, but bro, this is literally the SAO movie. I don't know why I remember this, but bro, this is literally what it is.
Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving
I know people
with a truly
well, I don't know
overkill
if
level
I
of
went to
complexity.
everyone, but I know there's
The
definitely
shapes
a
and
dislike
patterns
with
of these
SAO.
engravings are
I won't
also
lie,
identical to
there was a
that
period
of an
I
ancient
also
name.
disliked SAO, but
By
I came
making
to
just a few slight
appreciate
adjustments
the
to
parts of
layout
it that,
and
you know, made
connections
me
of the
like
main
the
pattern,
series.
you can pretty much qualify this Blaze Gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories.
Yeah,
It's
at
actually
the
quite simple.
price of everyone else.
I want to forge an
Woohoo.
ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyeb is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyeb's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank for Nechka. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
You've seen through my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the Blaze Gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt. This is the central inscription that controls all the other Blaze Gem inscriptions, which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes, it was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments, but Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She
Yeah,
won't
but I don't
remember
think she's
me,
gonna be happy
and
knowing
she
her
won't even remember
mother
why her name is Nechka.
went
When
for all
that
this.
time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Xilonen!
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me fetch them for you. I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please.
Yeah, I was
Take
gonna
them.
say, like, she probably just made them, you know, make them. Uh oh.
What was that noise?
Oh god, don't tell me she snuck
Nechka
out.
must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Just...
Back! Oh my god. I have a bad habit of doing that. Faint signal lingered.
Squall and Fury.
Bro, I was just ready to just book it to the place. I didn't expect dialogue
You two can wait outside for a
of
moment.
just
I
reminding us
need
to go there.
go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you around. Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down
Oh my god.
right onto her head.
Chain reaction.
No.
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Buried in the history books.
Yeah, you're an artisan and woman after
He needs
all.
inspiration
We thought there would be weapons
and the
and armor
knowledge.
hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
Nah, as if they didn't already help people get resurrected.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may
That's a
feel
nice
like
way
the
of
moment you
interpreting it.
received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. And with this blessing,
that's a
people
nice way to think
will
about it.
become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The Traveler always has Paimon by his side, though, so he'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are happy they aren't, because, you know, them Paimon haters be hating.
Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get
I
it?
think that's my only fear whenever I share a bed with
that's not
someone. Am I gonna like
entirely
flip
true.
over and then like
Auntie and I have at least
throw,
come to a
like, my armor
consensus
leg
on the
on
most
them?
important thing. You know,
Or maybe
I'm
my
sick of
body
talking. We can talk about all of this
consciously
later.
knows that there's
Please,
someone next to me,
wait
so
a
it
moment
tries to
while I
stay
grab
super
my
still.
things.
Oh my god, the amount of
Did
dust.
you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Take it easy.
Bro, I feel like I haven't heard the song last long enough for me to hear this portion. Or maybe I've heard it and I just completely forgot. Ah, and it's gone. Badge.
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we gonna climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
There's an 80% chance that it's part of the 20%. Oh my god. We're out here mathing. You know what? It's down to 50-50. It's one choice or the other.
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without
Yeah,
names,
be mega specific.
the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no
Yes,
debating
we need
that.
a bill of materials,
As for the
baby.
question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Outland's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Very good job at Paimon.
I wasn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can
Right.
remember them.
Phew. Now I'm curious. Why
Uh-oh.
don't you,
Mom's gonna be
come
put
up
on the
with one for
spot.
me?
Will she be able to cook?
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
A nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others. Smith?
Oh my god. Paimon.
Yeah, not bad, and quite fitting too.
Short for
I'll remember
blacksmith.
it. But you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
I mean, I shouldn't be one laughing. I'm terrible when it comes to names also.
Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space
Bro,
here.
what the fuck?
And when
How
the
does this
linked
work?
engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Xilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything
Dude,
to do with my
imagine
tribe.
you
It's
could
just
just
the
skate
phlogiston
backwards on a cliff,
adhesive
that's
I have on
crazy.
my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time. More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with Anchor 1 and activate it with Density 3 phlogiston.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just
Oh, the
appeared!
graffiti stuff.
Fasoli's central inscription is even floating!
Check.
So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
That means we can help Fasoli and Nechka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler a question. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial
Love
explanation.
morally ambiguous.
I've never been very good at that anyway. It's hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this blaze gem inscription that cannot be ignored. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines. In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays. Helping the ancient name bearer sends the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river.
Yes, very different.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day long. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and Nechka as the only ancient name bearer of this ley line. There's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Xilonen can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nechka's Wyab.
Damn, that's crazy.
To help her extract the corresponding memories in the different situations she may face. In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nechka would essentially be getting her past back. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nechka. But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
Yes, classic. Ascending to, I wouldn't say godhood status, but yes, always some sort of ascension. Never goes right.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
The wind rises. Yeah. Hup. Quit following me.
Just watch No One's Home. Oh no?
Ah, Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Am I right or am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nechka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Doesn't that good sound?
Is Nechka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go have a look.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you? You're Nechka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlesoli package up the book that Xilonen brought?
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of
and
books,
Shanna's getting the
so
book.
I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now.
So not the old version.
It's all my fault.
No,
You wasted your money and
all
now
good.
it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Mom told me about you.
But does she actually?
Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. Let's give her a proper celebration. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you wish. I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water bottle and some towels. Some medicine. Oh, and a parasol.
Talk about being prepared.
Yeah, that's a
It
full
doesn't hurt to
blown.
be prepared.
But yeah,
Okay,
sometimes people
let's
really
go.
do need all that to go
Please be
outside, as
good now,
terrible as it
Nechka.
sounds.
Don't cause any trouble for Xilonen and the others.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
Everything? Alright.
Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Ignal. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Squall Fury, search forth.
Man, this has gone for like what, almost an hour 30 now? And I feel like we still haven't hit the most important part yet. Unless this whole quest line is just really laid back and chill.
Tosoli, what
But I
brings
feel
you
like
to the
there's still
tribe
something
today?
big that's gonna happen later.
Oh,
Like cutscene
and
wise.
Nechka
And I'm like,
too.
bro, they're gonna cook for
Well,
another
she
hour of
seems to
this?
be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing
I
with
guess there's something
Jamil
we're
and the
missing.
others.
I feel like there's a
I
few
hope
cutscenes in
so.
the live stream that we still haven't
Here,
seen.
Ignal. This is your inscription. I've finished repairing it.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nechka. I remember that Nechka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nechka?
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore. Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nechka?
I would like... something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Mm-hmm, noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nechka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Xilonen.
You're
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting.
indeed a little.
Please take it. By the way, Nechka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that.
Uh-oh.
She can hardly
you're going
contain
for
her
Ed.
curiosity now that she started to recover. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about all sorts of things.
That's how you know she's one of the children of Echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave when he was about to save his brother Remak. According to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... Ah! To kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on. I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return.
Alright, Paimon,
The
spit this.
goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths. Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry. Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nechka! Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh?
Oh no.
Wait,
Paimon's getting her memory sucked out now.
Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content
That or
is
she just
nearly the
forgot.
same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting, even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh wait, Nechka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you. That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending. You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Oh.
Huh? Mom, Mr. Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
Oh wait, no, that's not the. Oh. Okay, she's keeping it covered.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nechka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apishpalan. He should be close by. Stay close, Nechka. Don't go too far.
Yes, Mom.
Search forth.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apishpalan.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. Welcome. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that? Plasoli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nechka, say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nechka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
Yes, a
No,
1 cent
no,
discount.
that's
We'd
all right.
love to see.
Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable.
Gassing him up.
I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nechka would like. Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
And there goes Xilonen dragging Tlasoli off to buy more stuff. Oh, what a busy day. I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave? Paimon's favorite? To Kill, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nechka? Which character do you like? I like Remak. Oh, the one who was possessed by Kuatlique, but never forgot his brother to kill. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Kuatlique in the final battle.
Yeah, Paimon, I'm surprised you remember all
Of
that.
course, a story's only interesting.
But
if
then
you
again, that was
really
probably
get
the big
immersed.
plot point, so of
Hey,
course.
Nechka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Remak, and Paimon will be Tequila, okay? Mr. Traveler, can I play the role of Kuatlique? the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's... Come here, Nechka. Look at you. You're sweating. Mom! Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something up for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nechka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlisoli away from us a couple of times now. But why?
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home. I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nechka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Xilonen.
We already know what's going on.
Okay, so she was in on it, of course.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Pakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you
Alright,
can.
another time to escape then.
Paimon wants to go too.
Okay, and we're gonna go
together.
off,
Paimon
listen
hasn't
to what
looked
she
at
has to
Natlan's
say.
jewelry very closely yet. Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nechka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out. Mr. Traveler,
Yeah?
Come
Oh,
here,
she's looking.
Nechka.
No, no.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now.
She's hiding something else. She's hiding
It'll
something.
be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Mom,
Uh-oh, she's giving her that look. Uh-oh. Something's definitely not
You're
right.
getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I didn't.
Nechka, I never taught you to lie.
Says the liar.
Sorry, Mom. Nechka's looking at us. My mom feels like something's not right. What should we do?
I feel like that she definitely knows what her mom's doing, and maybe even more than we do, and she doesn't like it, and she wants to relay that to us to some degree.
No, Nechka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nechka. It's time to go home. Thank you,
Trevor's
everyone,
not.
for spending so much
looks
time with
angry.
us today. Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nechka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste? It's
Honestly,
very
now I
special
feel
to
like you
receive a
might.
book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nechka?
Bro, she looks so menacing in every shot we get of her now. I don't like it.
Yeah. Thanks, Xilonen.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
Oh, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nechka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh, what's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Xilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before
Oh,
her
God.
illness. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember
Oh,
the
she
ending,
doesn't look
what
happy
does
about
that
it
prove?
either. Uh-oh.
Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories?
Oop.
I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
Don't like that.
There must be a few more books at home.
Reflecting.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Oh my god, is this whole scenario like paralleling the story in the book? Nechka is basically paralleling the brother who's quote unquote possessed, but really it's more like the mom is like not letting her voice out what she really wants to voice out type of. Oh, I don't know if I'm cooking in the right direction, but that's what I'm getting.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it. I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please.
Oh.
Something's blocking the door.
Get back!
Damn, she's smashed it right open.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Okay, so this is where we entered the domain stuff.
Nechka's walls.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
Workshop, right?
Come on, follow me.
Damn, stuff got scary real quick.
The wind rises.
Ah, the cave. Yes, the cave. Why do I have a feeling the Tapetlosaur is gonna come along and do something? Gonna make a cameo. Ah, yes, there we go. That's the cutscene area, remember? Oh, I probably should have went with a different team that didn't have Xilonen, just because their Xilonen's gonna cook. Oh no, wait, they replaced their Xilonen with. I did it again.
Is this place?
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Okay, but the artifacts could definitely be a bit better. At least everything else is stronger in that regard.
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
And she got a whole posse and stuff here. Damn, she got all of this? Damn, that's crazy.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Whee! Let me turn the camera, please. Hello? Game? Why is the game not letting me? What? Game? Okay, the game did not want me climbing, I guess. Bro, game, please. Oh my god, they really want me to climb all the way for here so I can get off instead of just dropping out. The clunky in that regard. Bro, game? Hello? Thank you. Just speed up the process. Okay. Fine. Bro, I feel like I could just glided everywhere if I just used Shuri to jump up. Okay, except for this one.
All right.
Traveler turns into the Tapetlosaur and does the climbing stuff, I guess.
Show me your courage!
All right.
Forget
Oh, laser. For now. Oh, I'm supposed to jump on this thing. Or maybe not. Or maybe because my skill wasn't cool. Want me to do this? Want me to jump on this?
Alright, let's finish this fast. That was quick. That was quick. Next customer.
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
To the chest, because I want my loot.
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going. Bring it.
Oh no, I got stuck on the bar. Please. Love cheese. I don't know. I'm still debating whether or not I want to farm a husk set for Chiori just so I can free Farina from the Chiori team. Even though Farina would technically make Chiori team so strong. I don't know if I want to put Farina back with Mr.
You got here
Mr.
quick.
Nuvalet, and then just put some
Impressive.
other off-field attacker with Chiori to just proc some reaction.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter. Even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
Can you say you're the same person if you forgot your past type of deal?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back.
Psycho.
Don't worry, Nechka. Mom
Yeah,
hasn't forgotten
I guess that's
anything.
true. But on
She
one
has
hand,
always
it's like
remembered your name.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much now that I have C6 Chiori, I'm pretty much always going to spam Nuvalet on one side and Chiori on the other. Unless, well, I might not always
I'm
spam
afraid so.
Nuvalet. I might spam occasional
There's that
Tao
girl lying up
or
there.
Kanish.
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack, but wouldn't you know it,
Whoa,
her
that's
birthday is the same as that of my
bruh.
Nechka.
Okay, that went super
I
dark.
raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that
Bro,
taking
she
her
literally
in
just
would
kidnapped a random
help
child
me feel better.
and implanting
I
memories in
was
her.
so
That's
happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared.
I remember where this is from. This is literally from fuck. I forgot what the name of the anime was. It's the villainous one, the one with the female lead, Katarina. I forgot what the full title is, but this is literally the same scenario as that one kid.
Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me. Waiting for
Bro,
me
her
to get
expressions
her
are
home.
really good, but I'm not gonna lie, the voice acting I feel like needs to be a bit more frantic and crazy to match the vibe.
As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name. Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Oh yeah, we are.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
1.
It's alright. It's alright.
Oh, this is gonna be a bit loud. Let me turn that down a bit.
Nechka.
And then we just jumped up here.
Keep back. Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison.
Shackling Prison,
time
Star Wars
For you
reference.
to hear her true voice. Stone engraved, and echoing peaks
Oh, she's saying her thingy.
converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nechka. It really suits you. Nechka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Who says you have to use scissors to cut clothes?
Alright, not now, Chiori.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Buku.
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka, to see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name, the one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... What blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nechka, Nepetya can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble
She
now.
broken.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly
Okay.
to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun.
Just vibe.
After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
Honestly, same.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me
She's a
would
strong
start
kid.
talking. I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Xilonen will send them flying!
Yeah. sorry. I just can't help it.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help.
I ain't wanting shit. I ain't risking everything.
Sully
have
would
Churi
certainly
look,
be more on guard if I tried to
put
speak
you
with
in
her,
a
and would
onesie.
probably have just kept Nechka locked up in a room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nechka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nechka can finally be herself.
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she liked to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nechka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past? I'm scared, Xilonen.
I mean, the main issue is that I stream, right? If they catch that shit on stream,
Oh,
it's
don't
over.
cry, Nechka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them
Well,
too.
yeah, unfortunately,
Oh,
I don't trust
of course
myself to
not.
do
It's
that,
just
so...
a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nechka, on the top. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents. I don't remember anything.
You gonna adopt her?
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a
The past is
sapling
important,
sprouts
but also the
upward and
future.
becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nechka.
Thank you all. Xilonen, Paimon, and Mr. Traveler.
I don't know if this is a right good comparison, but man, I already forgot the kid's name from when we did Cloud Retainer's quest. But I hope that sometime down the road, if when we have like Natlin events, she'll appear in them, kind of like how in the Lantern Rite, how that girl appeared, like when we went to visit Cloud Retainer type of deal. You know, like I like us doing certain quest lines has certain characters appearing in it type of deal.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all.
I
If
have a
nothing
feeling
else
it's like a
works, I can
four-letter
always go to
name.
the
I could be
elders
completely
and look
wrong.
up your history.
I'm probably completely wrong. Oh god, I don't know why. I don't want to say stomach acid. You're like, feel something. Let me see if I could. The name.
And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Oh, I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come with me, Nechka.
Nope, I lied. It's 5 letters. Chew you.
Gosh, I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us.
Oh no, I'm so. Do you know why the names clicked for me now? Oh, okay. That's what it reminded you of? Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nechka.
Oh? Oh yeah, right. She took up the birthday of Nechka. Okay. What's this? Oh, we have a follow-up part? Does that show us? Oh, okay. We have a follow-up. Wait, when did it say? Wait till next day. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Before I started stream, or just across today, what did I talk to you about? Like in the earlier parts of the day. Okay, besides that. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's in that
Oh,
realm.
you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest. Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate. What I do know is that Tlisoli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions
Okay, no.
can be
You were a
restored
lot
to their
closer with the
owners.
Jane Doe stuff.
Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners. Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit messy.
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her
No,
history.
Jane Doe was still
tribe hasn't
closer.
responded
The
yet,
boss
so
fight.
I'm
Okay.
planning to take her in
Yes,
for now.
I
And
beat her in the
teach
boss
some
fight, but
crafting
where did I
skills.
beat her?
But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
Oh, I'm guessing that was it. Just checking up. Oh, and then this is the big, not the big event. The main well, not the main event. I need to do this event. Hey, there we go. I was waiting to collect this so I could finally ascend her all the way. Oh. Oh wait, I lied. I need the geogem stones. Hold. Oh, where are these ball thingies? They're just in honey pro. Oh, these things are not healthy. Visceral energy. Oh wait, is this? Did I accidentally start the event? I might have accidentally started the event. I didn't realize the event started here also. Damn, we could be a real dickwad about that. Okay, yes, full S. But it's still more so on the where did I fight her? Oh, anyways, now that we finished our quest, we can now go and pick up our rewards. Now quest done. Reputation maxed out. Another blazing flint ore. But more importantly, dun 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 dun. Now in the background card and the Pyro Treasure Compass. Woo! Which I cannot craft yet because I need to go back and craft it. Let's go back and craft it and also craft the Geo Gemstones I need for Xilonen. Thingy note. Now that I'm thinking about it, I never leveled up Kachina all the way yet, have I? What does Kachina need to ascend stuff? She needs more of the boss pads and geo gemstones. Oh god. I am running out of gemstones everywhere. Okay, let's craft up a whole bunch of these. Craft into a whole bunch of these. Oh god, I don't think I have enough to actually craft into. Oh god, I don't have enough to craft. Oh no. This is probably the lowest I've been on gemstones. I could always convert using thingy, but man, I remember back when in the beginning of the game, I had to overfarm the Animo one. Like I fought the Animo Cube guy just to get Animo gems because I needed so much of them at the time. I'll probably need to convert something. Like I'll convert the Electro to butter gems if I need it. Because damn, I'm running. Kind of close, but still not there yet. I like it here. Oh, the Pilgrim Chronicles. There you go, Xilonen's Baraka. Okay, I'm guessing we're missing well, these are all ancient name bearers up here, so we're missing one person. So I don't know if it's gonna be not Sitlali. It could not Sitlali. Chaska or Yansan, or they could be out here on the edges here. I don't know. Many potential options. Okay. Besides that, I need to craft the compass. No, I need to craft the compass at the other place, at the forge. Okay, we'll level up to that much. Alright, cool. She now has enough defense to max out the rest of her stats. Okay. I need to get to the...
Let's go, Tomato. All right.
Burn? Or... No, I think I'm being way too ambiguous with it, but this is all still in relation to the name of the kid from Jianyun's story quest. Here we go, compass. Finally put it on for exploration and actually get some good usage out of it. Oh my god, there's actually something here. Oh my god, there's something right around the corner.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Oh my god, there's something else. Hold.
Lend me a hand.
Already cooking. Wait, there's something up here? Or is it down here? I swear I've checked up top already. Maybe I'm just blind. Oh, no, I am blind. I rarely ever visited the
Let me take note of this.
rarely ever visited the what's it called? The blacksmith, so I've only been there like once, I think. Outside? Or I'm on the wrong level. Oh, I'm on the wrong level. It's like right. Oh, is it? Oh, it's above the thing. Oh my god.
The handiwork is alright.
And there's still more. still warm. My goodness. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Okay, so back to the whole Jane Doe hint, right? I was fighting her, but what's the name of the game mode?
All right.
I don't think I need to climb up all the way here, but... What's down here?
The handiwork is
Okay.
alright.
I'll probably go around teleporting to every TV point and just hitting Z. See whether or not I missed some chests, because I'm pretty damn sure I missed several if I didn't even get any of those. But not quite. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe the name of the game mode, the end game mode, is called. Oh no, it's oh no, never mind. I think I baited you. I just thought about it a bit harder, but it was like okay, it's not exactly what I thought it was, but it was like close enough to remind me. Okay, the end game mode is called Shiyu Defense, and then I thought it was Shuyu first, but it's Shiyu Defense. But it's like it's super close to the Shuyu, so that's where I drew the connection. Okay, but yeah, I think I did troll a bit with that one, but yeah. All right. Anyways, no, she's the what was it 7 node? She's the 6 node boss, I believe. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow is big day. So remember to get your Honkai Impact properly installed on your Hoyo Play when you wake up tomorrow, or whenever you get on. We will be back tomorrow night to do the Half Annie stuff, which should be quite a bit of stuff. Pray that our luck goes super good because we definitely need to save as many gems as we can for the patch after. But yeah, Pocky, my friend from before, will be joining us again tomorrow night. Don't know when we'll start, but the sooner the better. We have a lot to go through. Besides that, I guess we'll be coming back sometime on the weekend. Do the ZZZ stuff that I wasn't able to today, which will be Bernice's agent story. I think that's really all I have for the rest of the week. If I do stream anything extra, I can't imagine what it is. Probably just, but I don't know. Maybe I'll take it a bit slow. Focus on. Oh right, the new MOC. Maybe I'll just save it for the patch drop on Star Wars next week, just to do two things at once. I don't think I'll be doing the continuance on patch drop. Maybe I'll start, but I won't finish it. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll probably check out some of the new stuff and do MOC. Save the story for like a different day. Alright, but yeah, anyways. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Wish you a good Thursday.